Do you want to know more about your personality? Like how it influences your perceptions, your behaviors, and your reactions every single day? There's a personality test for that. It's called the Big Five personality test, and we are about to go through it together to assess your personality according to the Big Five model. In this model, the human personality is made up of, you guessed it, 5 major traits: openness, conscientiousness, extraversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. Yes, the test is also known as OCEAN for short. And it is a very useful guide for understanding your own individuality and for helping you along with personal development. This wood board has your Big Five personality test on it. It contains a series of statements, and this is how it works. After you hear each statement, I'm going to need you to rank how much you agree or disagree with the statement using a scale of 1 to 5. 1 means you strongly disagree. 2 means you disagree. 3 is neutral. 4 means you agree. And 5 means you strongly agree. Try to respond to each of the statements quickly and instinctively. Your first reaction is usually the most accurate, so don't double back. Just go with the first gut instinct. Okay? And I will circle each of your answers with a pencil. While this is a relaxing experience and you can just listen and answer, if you want to know your personality type at the end, I encourage you to write down your answers and number each round and statement, because you are going to need those later. I will guide you through all of that when you get there, but you're going to need to tally up your scores for the different rounds to know where you fall on the scale of each personality trait. We will move through 5 rounds, and I will let you know when each round starts and ends so you can label it accordingly. Are you ready? Are you excited? It's going to be great. Alright, now starting round 1. Round 1. We are now starting round 1. And there are 10 statements in round 1, alright? And here is statement number 1. You are the life of the party. As a reminder, you're rating this on a scale between 1 and 5. 1 meaning you strongly disagree. 2 meaning you disagree. 3, neutral. 4 means you agree. And 5 means you strongly agree. Answering each statement honestly based on how you generally feel or behave. So, how would you rank that statement? Got it. Now statement number 2. You don't talk a lot. Remember, 1, you strongly disagree. Up to 5, where you strongly agree. You don't talk a lot. Okay. Statement number 3. You feel comfortable around people. Got it. Statement 4. you keep in the background. Statement 4, you keep in the background. Statement 5, you start conversations. Statement 6, you have little to say. Statement 7, you talk to a lot of different people at parties. Statement 8, you don't like to draw attention to yourself. Statement 9, you don't mind being the center of attention. Statement 10, you are quiet around strangers. And that marks the end of round 1. We are now ending round 1. And entering round 2. Now entering round 2. There are 10 questions in round 2. To make it easier to track, I will pick up where we left off in numbering. So the first statement in round 2 will be considered statement number 11. Okay, so round 2, statement number 11. And statement number 11 is, you feel little concern for others. Remember to answer quickly and instinctively, with 1 meaning you strongly disagree, 2 you disagree, 3 neutral, 4 you agree, and 5 you strongly agree. So, how would you rank that statement? You feel little concern for others. Okay. Statement 12. You are interested in people. You're interested in people. Statement 13. You insult people. Statement 14. You sympathize with others' feelings. Statement 15. You are not interested in other people's problems. Statement 16. You have a soft heart. Statement 17. You're not really interested in others. Statement 18. You take time for others. Statement 19. You feel others' emotions. Statement 20. You make people feel at ease. And that marks the end of round 2. We are now ending round 2. Round 2 is ending. Starting round 3, we are now entering round 3. Round 3. There are 10 questions in round 3. And again, I will be picking up where we left off. So this will be considered statement 21. Round 3, statement 21. And statement 21 is, you are always prepared. How would you rank that statement about yourself? Answering each statement based on how you generally behave. 1 meaning you strongly disagree. 5 meaning you strongly agree. You are always prepared. Statement 22. You leave your belongings hanging around. You leave your belongings hanging around. Statement 23. You pay attention to detail. Statement 24. You make a mess of things. Statement 25. You get chores done right away. Statement 26. You often forget to put things back in their proper place. Statement 27. You like order. Statement 28. You avoid your responsibilities. Statement 29. You follow a schedule. Statement 30. You are precise in your work. And that is the end of round 3. Now ending round 3. And starting round 4. Now entering round 4. There are 10 questions in round 4. And this will be considered statement 31. Round 4, statement 31. And statement 31 is, you get stressed out easily. How would you rank that statement? Statement 32. You are relaxed most of the time. Statement 33. You worry about things. Statement 34. You rarely feel sad. Statement 35. You are easily disturbed. Statement 36. You get upset easily. Statement 37. You change your mood a lot. Statement 38. You have frequent mood swings. Statement 39. You get irritated easily. Statement 40. You often feel sad. And that is the end of round 4. Now ending round 4. And starting round 5. Now entering round 5. There are 10 questions in round 5. And this will be considered statement 41. Round 5, statement 41. And statement 41 is, you have a rich vocabulary. How would you rank that statement? Statement 42. Statement 42. You have difficulty understanding abstract ideas. Statement 43. You have a vivid imagination. Statement 44. You are not interested in abstract ideas. Statement 45. You have excellent ideas. Statement 46. You do not have a good imagination. Statement 47. You are quick to understand things. Statement 48. You use difficult words. Statement 49. You spend time reflecting on things. Statement 50. You are full of ideas. Nicely done. Nice work. You successfully completed the Big 5 personality test. And to reveal your personality, you're going to need to do a little light math. And I will include the formula at the bottom to make it easier for you. And I will also place it in the description. I looked into why the formula is what it is. I couldn't find any clear answers, so we're just gonna have to roll with it. Okay. So each round represents a different personality trait, and each round has a different formula. Each personality trait will give a score between 0 and 40. So, if your total is above 40 in any area, you need to rework the math. Alright? It cannot be over 40. Alright, do you have your paper or whatever you used to store your numbers handy? Okay, so the first round. We're going to total the first round right now. So, the numbers you had for statements 1 through 10. The first round represented extraversion. And here is the formula for extraversion. The statement numbers are included here in parentheses. Okay. So automatically, you are just going to add 20 off top. You just start with 20. Like I said, I don't make the rules, I just work here, and this is how the test does it. So, entertain me, take 20, and then add in your number for statement 1. Okay. Then subtract your number for statement 2. Then add your number for statement 3. Subtract statement 4. Add statement 5. Subtract statement 6. Add statement 7. Subtract statement 8. Add statement 9. And subtract statement 10. I'll give you a moment to tally this up. And remember, the formula is also in the description, but I will keep it here. As I explain to you what your extraversion score means. Higher numbers, so closer to 40, indicate that you are outgoing and have a need for social stimulation. You are assertive, talkative, energetic. You find fulfillment in being around other people. Lower scores, closer to 0, indicate a more introverted nature. You are less about crowds, and you tend to keep to yourself or a few friends. You might be a bit of a lone wolf at times. You can appear standoffish and private even, and you likely prefer solo project. Let's calculate round 2, okay? Now we are calculating round 2. Round 2 represented agreeableness. And here is the formula for agreeableness. Again, the statement numbers are included here in parentheses so you know what to insert when you're adding and subtracting. Automatically, you are going to start with 14 off the top. You just start with 14. And from 14, you subtract the number you had for statement 11. Then add the number you had for statement 12. Subtract statement 13. Add statement 14. Subtract statement 15. Add statement 16. Subtract statement 17. Add statement 18. Add statement 19. And add statement 20. I'll give you a moment. Your agreeableness score reflects how much you adjust your behavior to please others. A higher score means you are compassionate, kind, cooperative, caring, and easy to get along with. You also tend to be more polite, while a lower score is a bit more blunt and direct. You're less sympathetic. You may even have a tendency to hold grudges, and you don't really care what others think of you, and you don't bother much with comparisons. Let's calculate round 3. Now we are calculating round 3. This round represented conscientiousness, and here's the formula for conscientiousness, okay? Again, the statement numbers are included in parentheses so you know what to add or subtract where. Automatically, you're going to start with 14 off top again. You just start with 14. And from 14, you add the number you had from statement 21. Then subtract the number you had for statement 22. Add statement 23. Subtract statement 24. Add statement 25. Subtract statement 26. Add statement 27. Subtract statement 28. Add statement 29. And add statement 30. I'll give you a moment. Your conscientiousness score reflects honesty and hard work. If you score higher here, you tend to follow the rules, are organized and responsible, and prefer a neat and orderly home. You're goal-oriented and dependable. If you scored lower, that indicates you prefer a setting without structure. Maybe you lean into a little chaos, which might make you appear unreliable to others. You like to set your own pace, and you may be messy and you might cheat others. Let's calculate round 4. Now we are calculating round 4. Round 4. This round represented neuroticism, and here is the formula for neuroticism. Again, the statement numbers are included in parentheses, so you know what to add and subtract. Automatically, you are going to start with 38. You just start with 38. And from 38, you subtract the number you had for statement 31. Then add the number you had for statement 32. Subtract statement 33. Add statement 34. Subtract statement 35. Subtract statement 36. Subtract statement 37. Subtract statement 38. Subtract statement 39. And subtract statement 40. I'll give you a moment. Your neuroticism score reflects your emotional responses. Higher scores indicate high emotional reactions to stress and a tendency to experience negative emotional states like anxiety and depression. You are typically more sensitive and you may perceive situations as threats. You are easily frustrated with yourself and you blame yourself when things go wrong. This makes you much more introspective than most, so you do examine and understand your feelings more than others. A lower neuroticism score suggests confidence. You stay cool and calm under pressure, and it's much easier for you to relax. Now, calculating round 5, calculating round 5. This round represented openness, and here is the formula for openness. Again, the statement numbers are included in parentheses. And automatically, we are going to start with 8. You just start with 8. And from 8, you add the number that you had for statement 41. Then subtract the number you had for statement 42. Add statement 43. Subtract statement 44. Add statement 45. Subtract statement 46. Add statement 47. Add statement 48. Add statement 49. And add statement 50. I'll give you a moment. Your openness score reflects how much you seek new experiences. If you scored higher in openness, you tend to be creative, curious, flexible, adventurous, and prone to daydreams. A lower openness score indicates you prefer structure, predictability, and routine. You are more down to earth and in the present moment. How did the formulas go? Did you get your numbers? Please make sure to share them, as I would love to see where you fall in the Big Five and if you agree with its assessment. My highest hope is that the Big Five helps you unlock your potential, and that through this test you can recognize your strengths and see any areas for development. Self-discovery really is an endless journey, and I am so happy